Ji. Does anybody know which Guru HarRai Sahib Ji is? Hanji. 7. Very good. And does anybody know why I'm telling you Sakhi about Guru HarRai Sahib Ji? Yes, their birthday. What do we say for birthday though? Gurbansavli or else Prakash. Yes, both are fine. So that was on the 22nd on the Thursday. So it's important for us as Gursevaks to remember Guru Sahib's Gurpurab, Guru Sahib's Jyoti Jyot, all these important days. So I'll tell you then Sakhi about Guru HarRai Sahib Ji today. So Guru HarRai Sahib Ji, they went to Malwa, this is a region in India, and they went with 2,200 horsemen. Guru HarRai Sahib Ji was very strong. They would carry many weapons with them, and they would fight in jungs, and they were very, they used to fight for anything that was happening that was wrong in the world. When they went there, so many Gursevaks came and they took Charan Amrit from Guru HarRai Sahib Ji. So although Guru Gobind Ji created Amrit Sanchar, right, and that's how he took Amrit from the actual water and Amrit from the Panch Pyare. Before that, Gursevaks could still take Amrit. Guru Sahib would just put their charan, so their feet, into water, and then that water would also become Amrit. So Gursevaks used to take Amrit even before Guru Gobind Sahib Ji. So that's when Guru HarRai Sahib Ji came, so many Sikhs met them and they took Amrit. There was a Jimidar at that time who's kind of like, let's think like a mayor of the area, the landlord of the area. He was very egotistical, he was very jealous of Guru HarRai Sahib Ji. And he didn't meet Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji even. He didn't like Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji, he didn't like Guru HarRai Sahib Ji, so he didn't come to meet the Gurus. And he didn't come to become a Gursikh. And that was because he had a lot of jealousy that, when Guru Sahib comes, what happens? Everybody falls in love with Guru Sahib. Everybody goes to meet them. Everybody gives them money. Everybody gives Guru Sahib love. So this Jimidar started to get jealous that nobody's coming to me anymore. So the Jimidar of Maharaj, his name was Sirthivas, he came to meet Guru HarRai Sahib Ji, and he loved Guru HarRai Sahib Ji. This is a different person now. And he took Amrit from Guru HarRai Sahib Ji and became a Sikh. He did so much seva. So some people, although they had lots of power, they did come meet Guru Sahib, and they did fall in love with Guru Sahib and become Gursikhs. But others who had the same power, they became jealous and they decided they wouldn't become Gursikhs. There was a chief, Kale. He asked with so much love to Guru Sahib. He said, Guru Sahib, I'm very weak. I'm very poor. And the evil Jimidar, he won't let me settle down because the Jimidar is somebody who controls the land. He tells you where you can live, where you can't live. Just like today, you need to have like a real estate agent who tells you if you can buy this house or not, right? That's kind of like what a Jimidar is. He tells you where you can and can't live. So this chief, he was saying that I need to settle down, but this really greedy Jimidar, he won't give me a place to settle. He keeps taking everywhere I want to live, he takes it away. And even when my wife, she tries to go to the well to get water, he always makes, he does so many bad things, he makes her run away. He doesn't let her have the water. Now, is water very important for you? Yeah, you needed to shower, you needed to make your prashate, you needed to make your sabjiyan. So if you don't have water, that causes a lot of problems. So the wives were starting to get mad because they were getting insulted and they wouldn't be able to get water. Now another wife, she went to go get the water and they made fun of her, they were insulting her. And so she just dropped her pot, the pot that she was going to fill water with, it broke and she came home and she was so angry, right? Because she said, this well is why does this Jimmy Jar get to control the water? Why don't I get to have this water? And so she went home and she started to yell at her husband. She said, you need to do something about this because we need that water. We need to be able to do Shnan. We need to be able to make our food. So you need to do something about this. Go protect our family and make a difference about this. So her husband went to Guru HarRai Sahib Ji. He asked for refuge. He asked for protection from Guru Sahib. And Guru Sahib said, you should, if somebody does that kind of stuff, who's doing bad things, stealing and not giving you the things that you deserve, like the water, you should fight. As Gursikhs, where it's important for us to be peaceful and kind people as well. But as Gursikhs, you guys also have a good bhawana, which means that if something bad is happening, we have the right to fight for it. You guys learn Gatka, you guys are learning how to fight, how to be strong. That's a very important part about Sakhi that we often start to ignore. And we think that it's just about doing bhakti and that's it. But we are also warriors. So Guru HarRai Sahib Ji told him, he said, if somebody's doing this stuff, you should fight. You should fight and protect your family and do good stuff. But then he said that, Jat Purana, he's so strong and he's very powerful. I don't know if I could fight him. I don't know if I could protect those who are being taken advantage of. His mom, when his mom was pregnant with Jat Purana, she used to even look at a lion all the time. Now for you guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but Gurseks, when they're pregnant, Gursek mothers, they'll do lots and lots of seva. They'll do so much bani, and that will go into their children. And their children will come out with so much seva and bhakti, and they become saints. And then there's some mothers who don't do anything like that. They watch TV, they watch bad movies, and then their kids also come out wanting to watch bad movies and watch TV. So as mothers, as Gursek's mothers, we have a lot of effect and power over our children. So this mother, she used to always look at a lion. She used to pray to this lion. I love this lion. And so what she wanted was, she wanted a strong, powerful son, just like a lion. And so that's what she was born with. Her son, Jat Purana, was so strong, so powerful, but he also had a lot of ego. And that's what made him evil, where he wouldn't let people get water from the well. He would take things from people. He wouldn't let them settle on the land. And so Guru HarRai Sahib Ji said, they gave the Gursek a tapi on their back, and they said, don't worry. If you have faith in Vaheguru, even that faith will make you as strong as Jat Purana. Jat Purana won't even be able to do anything to you. And so this Sikh says, okay, as long as I have faith, even I could fight against this strong man, even though I'm not as strong. So as Gurseks, even though you guys may be small, if you are fighting against something that is correct, and you are fighting against maybe somebody bullying, if you have Shraddha and Bharosa and faith in Guru Sahib will allow you to fight that battle and let you win, if it's for something good. So the Sikh agreed. He said, okay, Guru Sahib, I'll have faith in Vaheguru. Even though I'm scared of Jat Purana and I know he's stronger, I'll have faith in you, and I'll fight for this. So the Gursek Matha did, and he left. Now Guru HarRai said to call Jat Purana, and he told Jat Purana that give the Gurseks 5 villages. Why are you stealing all the land? Why are you calling it for just yourself? And he said, no, I'm not giving it. Why should I give it? I own the land. He became greedy, and he became Vemukh. So that's where you turn your head away from Guru Sahib. A Gursek or a Gurmukh is someone who faces their face towards Guru Sahib. And so he walked away from Guru HarRai Sahib Ji, and he disagreed. He would not give the 5 villages to the poor people. Now the Sikh, when he heard this, he got something that we call Bir Ras. Bir Ras is where you're filled with all of this power. And it's not like anger where it's bad, but it's type of anger where you can use it to fight against someone in a battle. Now you have to understand that that's an important quality for a Gursek to also have. When you're in jung, when you're in a battle, you're in the army or something like that, you can't just be like happy, you can't be peaceful at that point. You need to have birras, you need to be able to actually fight and do something about it. That's what birras is. But as a Gursek, you need to have control of that anger, meaning you don't just go around killing everyone or hurting everyone. You do it for things that are important, like the jungs that our gurus fought, the jungs that the Singhs fought in and the Singhaniya fought in. Those were important battles to protect those. So he got so much birras, and he focused on Guru HarRai Sahib Ji. And he said, if I focus and I have Shraddha in my Guru, I will be able to fight against Jat Purana, even though he's so strong. So he hit Jat Purana with a spear, and then he pushed him. And Jat Purana's 2 teeth, they broke. After this, he fell, and the Gursek, he cut Jat Purana in 2 pieces. So he died right there. All the enemies that were behind Jat Purana and said that, we are followers of him, they saw their leader fall on the ground completely dead and broken in half, and they ran away. And so they ran, and the Gursek, he was so happy because somebody who wasn't like a great warrior, was able to fight and kill somebody like Jat Purana, somebody who was compared to a strong lion. The Sikh immediately began to thank Guru HarRai Sahib Ji. So when you win your battles, the first thing you should do is thank the Guru, because the Guru is the reason why you got to win. So we thanked Guru Sahib and he said, because of your kirpa, because of your blessing, now I got to win. And because of you coming to this earth, now the root of Sakhi is in this village, in this land. So even though Jal Purana's mom, who meditated on a king, on a lion, and raised a child as strong as a lion, but even then, he died because he didn't become a great Gursevak, right? Instead, he became a weak man in that way, an egotistical strong man who died for no reason. He could have been a strong warrior of the Sikh Panth, he could have, but he decided to have ego, and so he just stole land from people, stole water from people instead. So as Gursevaks, the whole point of this Sakhi for you guys is, it's important for you guys to come here and read Gurbani, learn Santya, do Seva. But as Gursevaks, it's also important for us to be strong. So when the day comes and we need to fight to protect, just like Guru Gobind Ji taught us, just like Guru HarRai Sahib Ji taught us through this Sakhi, we will be able to. We need to be strong as well as Gursevaks, ones who are kind, so that when it's time to fight, we don't fight for no reason. Not the point where somebody's just like playing around and you just go beat them up for fun. That's not why you need to be strong. You need to be strong if somebody is getting hurt. That's what your job is as a Gursevak. Okay? So that was the Sakhi that I'm going to tell. I told you guys about Guru HarRai Sahib Ji, whose Gurpurab was when? Do you guys remember? I told you in the beginning. It was on Thursday. Good. So it's important for us to remember these Sakhis during Guru Sahib's Gurpurabs, during all these important events. You guys will get closer to Guru Sahib the more you guys learn the history. Alright, so let me ask you a question. Which Guru was it that I told you the Sakhi about? Anji. 7th. What was their name? Anji, white shirt. Guru HarRai Sahib Ji. Good. How many horsemen came with Guru HarRai Sahib Ji? Anji, green shirt. 2200. Yes. So Guru Sahib always traveled with a huge fauj, right? They didn't just travel on their own. A huge fauj traveled with them. So that was important as well. What was the thing that the evil Jimidar wouldn't give to the poor people? Anji. The poor villages, yeah, so land and water. Where was the water? Anji, blue. In the well. Who used to go get the water from the well and was having trouble? And black sweater, Adidas. Yeah.
The mom.
The wife. And which wife? What happened when she went there? What used to happen? Anji, blue butterfly. Yeah, the man would get there. He would like make fun of her and everything. And what did she do? She did something specific. She dropped her pot. And she went home and she went and complained to who? Yeah, green to me? To her husband. And she said, go do something about it. When the husband went, who did he go for help to? Auntie. Yes? He went to Guru HarRai Sahib Ji. What did Guru HarRai Sahib Ji say to the Sikh? Go fight. Yeah, go fight. And what do you need to be able to fight? What's one important in fact that you need to fight? Power? Not power. Yes, you need power, but something very important. Anji, faith. Faith. You need faith. And so when he went to go fight Jal Purana, what did he do first?
He was saying that if I concentrate on Guru HarRai Sahib Ji, then I'll be strong.
Yeah, if I concentrate on Guru HarRai Sahib Ji, I'll be strong. The first thing he did after that was he used his spear. And what did he do? Yep. Cut him in half. And he broke his 2 teeth. And did all the followers of the evil Jimidar, where did they go? They ran away. Good. So that was the Sakhi. I'm glad everybody knew all the answers to that. That means you guys were paying attention. So now Moni Pen is going to come here and teach you a Bhakti about that Sakhi, so you guys can, as you remember this Bhakti, you can remember the Sakhi. Okay? So the Bhakti we have today is Pe Khari Te Rajo Karava Raja Te Pe Khari Kal Murak Te Pandito Karibo Pandit Te Mugadari. So when like we learned in the Sakhi that Guru Sahib can make someone who's strong weak and someone who's weak strong. So this Bhakti is telling us that Guru Sahib can even make like a Bhikhari is like a beggar, right? They can make a beggar into a king and a king into a beggar. And someone who's like a fool, who's not very smart, Guru Sahib can turn into a pandit. Like a pandit is someone who knows a lot, right? But then they can also do the opposite. Somebody who's a pandit can become a fool. So Guru Sahib Ji are capable of anything. So let's sing this nice and loud, everybody. Pekhari tera jo karava raja te pekhari. Pekhari tera jo karava raja te pekhari. Pekhari tera jo karava Pekhari tera jo karava raja te pekhari. Khal murak te pandito karibo pandit te mugdari. Khal murak te pandito karibo pandit te mugdari. Khal murak te pandito karibo pandit te mugdari. Khal murak te pandito karibo pandit te Pekhari tera jo karava raja te pekhari. Pekhari tera jo karava raja te pekhari. Pekhari tera jo karava raja te Pekhari tera jo karava raja te pekhari. Khal murak te pandito karibo pandit te mugdari. Khal murak te pandito karibo pandit te mugdari. Khal murak te pandito karibo pandit te mugdari. Khal murak te pandito karibo pandit te Pekhari tera jo karava